Welcome back, crafty friends. It's Alicia of the Me Crafty YouTube channel, and I am so excited to be here with you today. I'm excited to be here every day, but today I am very excited because it is the very first oh so inspired collaboration video. I put out a call for this last month looking for other crafty YouTubers who wanted to join me in taking an inspiration video or maybe a pin or a photo from a blog and creating a project that was based upon that pin. No matter what you took, if it was a card and you liked how they made an embellishment and you put it on a scrapbook page, or if you liked the color combination they used, anything you take from that inspiration piece was okay. So today is the very first one and I'm so excited. As of the time that I recorded this video, I had 4 other awesome crafty YouTubers who were going to join me. In the meantime, we might have gathered more participants, but either way, all of their YouTube channels are listed below. All of their videos are now up and ready for you to go see. So I hope you will stop by each video, leave each participant some love, give them a thumbs up, and I hope you enjoy this collaboration. The first inspiration piece, I actually found a pin on Pinterest, and I will insert that photo here. But after doing a little bit of research, I realized that the person who created that card also has a YouTube channel. So I was lucky enough to find a video that showed how she made it. So I will link that video below as well. She made a very cute card, and I think as I make my card today here for you, I think you'll kind of see where I took my inspiration from. So I hope you enjoy this little tutorial, and I'll see you on the flip side. For my card today, I'm using detail embossing powder in white. For die cutting my letters, I'll be using some white cardstock scraps, and the base of my card will be craft and also some of the die cut letters. The stamps that I'm using today is one that I got at the Dollar Tree, and the fonts I'm going to be using for die cutting are a very old quick cut set. It is the Diesel lowercase font set. For the front of my card, I am die cutting the word hello once in craft cardstock and then 5 times in white cardstock. The next step in making my card is using the Versamark watermark stamp pad to stamp the flowers and leaves along the bottom edge of my die cut sentiment. Once I have the first round of stamping done, I poured some of the detail embossing powder over the stamped images, and that was just so it didn't dry before I could get the embossing powder out. And now I'm going to take one of the little flowers from the set and just kind of fill in the other areas, and then I will add the embossing powder to those as well. One thing I forgot to show in the video was how I held my letters down on that little piece of paper. It is the backing from Xyron, so it is non-stick. I just put a repositionable glue dot on the back of each letter, and that is also helping now hold those letters down while I use my heat gun to melt the embossing powder. So there I am, just removing those dots from the back so I can move on in the process. Next, I'm going to be adding adhesive to the back of all of my die cut letters. That includes the 1 craft set and then the 5 white sets. I'm using my, I think it's a 5-inch Xyron sticker maker, and I just like the way that this puts adhesive evenly across the entire back side of each letter. like you've seen me do lots of times, I do have to burnish the edges of all the letters to get that extra adhesive to come away from the Xyron backing. To add some dimension to my sentiment, I am stacking up the 5 white letters on top of each other and then topping that off with the craft cardstock letter. This is going to help separate the stamped craft letters from the craft card base. When you are stacking die cuts like this, you want to be as exact as you can with getting them right on top of each other. Otherwise, when you go to put your letter on the card, it might kind of look like the Leaning Tower of Pisa from the side. So take your time with this. Even though I have sped it up for the video, I did actually take a lot of time to stack these. And now it is time to start putting the card together. After I laid down my first letter where I wanted it, I took a piece of white cardstock and folded it around the bottom edge to help me place the rest of the letters straight across there. So you'll kind of see here, I'm just aligning the bottom of the letter with the top of the white piece of cardstock. Once I had all my letters laid down, I realized the card needed just a little something extra. So I pulled out 3 different Copic markers. I pulled out a pink, a yellow, and a green, and I'm just going in and coloring the flowers and the leaves. The pink you'll see me come back with later, and I'm just adding some shadows with it. And that is how easy it was to make this clean and simple, oh so inspired card. So thank you so much for watching my little process video and seeing how I was oh so inspired by our first inspiration piece. The things that I took from the original card in my own were of course the sentiment. I still used the die cut hello, and I liked the tone on tone of her card, but instead of using a white background with white letters, I chose to use a craft cardstock. I did though, for my layers of course, use the white cardstock, so it kind of helps separate the sentiment from the card base. I did not have the stamp set she used, so that is why I chose to just use that outline stamp set from the Dollar Tree. And to add the color, I just used Copic markers. I thought adding the white embossing powder, it kind of tied in the white from the layered die cuts. So again, I hope you enjoyed the little look at how I made this card, and I hope that you might be oh so inspired to create something of your own. If you do, feel free to link it below in a comment and I'll come check it out. And before I say goodbye, just a reminder, please stop by everybody's videos in the collaboration. Leave them some love. Hopefully they had just as great a time creating as I did. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and would like to know when I upload more videos, you can hit the subscribe button below. Thanks so much for watching, crafty friends. Bye-bye.